Hello YouTube friends, do you remember this bike? Was on my channel several times running. It's a Royal Enfield Electra XR, and it was a limited edition bike built by Watson and Squire, who were the Royal Enfield importers at the time, and they were commissioned to build 50 bikes to commemorate Motorcycle News's 50 years in business. One bike for each year. So 50 were built, and this one we have authentication, if there is such a word, from Royal Enfield. It's a letter from with a Royal Enfield heading, saying that this bike was the actual bike that was shown at the International Motorcycle Show at the NEC in 2007. So the bike must have been built in 2007, and it wasn't registered for the road until 2008. That's why it's the 2008 registration. It's a lovely bike. It really is a lovely bike. It looks like a fiberglass tank, but it's not entirely. To get through the legislation at the time, it's a steel tank with a fiberglass shell around it. It's based on the Continental GT 250 of the 60s. That's what it's designed to look like. Of course, it's a 500. It's disc brake on the front, drum brake on the rear. Brakes are really good. It's got the benefit of a rev counter and also a fuel gauge in the rev counter, which does work. Everything works on the bike. The indicators, the brake lights, everything works. It's got a short MOT left on it until August the 14th of this year, but it will go straight through another MOT, no problem. It's 1743 miles on the clock then. This video is from when I bought it, the day I got it home. It's now 2,200 or 2,020, I think it is, the mileage. It's no miles at all, so it barely run in. I'm just fiddling about there with the decompressor, showing where that is and everything. It's now for sale at Andy Tiernan Classics. Andy's going to sell it for me because it's a lot easier to find his place than it is to find where I am. I'll leave a link in the description to Andy's video about this bike. We did a video this morning, and it's on the button. It's all, it's all singing and dancing. If you want a bike that nobody else has got, well, there's only going to be 49 others, and that's simple as that. I know one of my subscribers has got one, but they are very hard to find. They don't come up. I've never seen another one come up. If you're interested in this bike, you can contact Andy on his website, or you can contact me. My email address is on my homepage somewhere. If you want to deal with me, I can, if you're interested in it, it's just something you're not going to see. It gets a lot of attention, and the bike is just about immaculate. It's very, very clean bike, very clean. So it's, at the moment, the baffle is taken out of the silencer, as you'll hear on Andy's video, and it sounds just like a Gold Star. It's got that twitter from the exhaust when you ease off. It's a little bit antisocial, but not excessive. So the handling's good on it. It'll march along. It's not a slow bike really. You know, you'll cruise at 75, 80 with it all day. No problem at all, if you want to. So, but just to go down to the local bike meets or something like that and stretch its legs. It's a 5-speed, which makes it nice to use. You know, it's a nice smooth gearbox in it. So I thought, well, I'll just feature a video. I forgot to make a video before I took it to Andy's this morning, so I'm using some old footage here. So this is from when I first bought it, but it looks exactly the same now. You've got the option to have the handlebars like they are in the video here, or you'll see that they're turned down in Andy's video. It's the same pair of handlebars, you just swap them around the other way. It takes minutes. This is the AVL engine, which was developed by AVL in Switzerland, I think it is. I might be wrong on that, it might be Austria, I don't know, I can't remember now. Should know really, but I can't remember. Royal Enfield needed an engine that would get through the emissions compared with the cast iron bullets. So they commissioned AVL to redesign the engine. And they did. So it's got a full aluminium cylinder and head. And it's got a roller bearing crankshaft, which is incidentally, it's exactly the same crankshaft as in the Classic 500. A roller bearing crankshaft, so there's none of that white floating white metal bush that they had for the cast iron bullets. The oil pumps are not the little reciprocating type pumps, they are gear pumps. So you get more oil pumped around the engine, which is a good thing. Like I say, it's a disc on the front, it's a drum brake on the back, both work really well. Don't know what else to tell you about it really, it's just a cracking bike. But like I say, with the rising cost of insurance and so many bikes, I mean, like I say, 22 bikes, I think it is. You know, you've got to draw the line somewhere, and you can't just keep having all these bikes on the road. I mean, the road tax, it just just adds up and adds up and adds up until, you know, you think this is ridiculous, you know. Especially if you can't ride them all. So I'm going to try and keep about 5 or 6 on the road and make do with them. I'll rotate them. You know, I can swap them and take them off my insurance and put other ones on instead, without much extra cost. So yeah, I might do that. But I'm going to have to thin some down a little bit, and this one I haven't run it for 6 months. I didn't run it through the winter at all, and I got it out and I thought, shall I put it on the road? And I thought, I don't know, shall I? I mean, how many 500 Royal Enfields do you want on the road, you know? So I decided to sell it. Don't really want to sell it, but you can't keep them all, can you? It's this one's got Avon Road Rider tyres on it, which I fully approve of those. They're really good. They stick to the road like the proverbial stuff to a blanket. You know. So anyway, that is it. Check the link out. There's Andy's video. It should take you straight to Andy's video, and then you'll be able to see what it's all about. So yeah, thanks for watching, and a rare chance to own a rare bike. So all right, I'll catch you later. Bye bye.